Hello everyone, welcome to the class. This is a little tour of our Canvas site. What you're looking at right now is the home page for the course. Every time you log in, especially if you're using a PC, I'm not so sure that you'll see this if you're using the app, but if you're using a PC or a Mac, this should be the first page that you'll see once you log into Canvas and you select our course. At the top of the page, you'll notice some links that introduce you to online learning. I encourage you to review the online readiness module as well as those Canvas video links there if you have not taken an online course before. Even if you have, I think it's good to kind of review what are some best practices for being an online student. What you'll see here in the middle is a to-do list for this week. Please make sure to go down the list and complete all of the tasks. I won't normally post the to-do list here on the home page. Normally it'll be an announcement in the announcement section. Ideally, you'll also receive that announcement in your email, but you'll have to change your notifications in your Canvas account to make sure that you are receiving announcements right away for that to happen. I'll have a separate video on how to do that. As you continue to move down the home page, you'll also notice some study tips as well as a video, one of which is in progress right now. The study tips are really, they're three things that I think you should be doing each week. I encourage you to start doing this right away so that way it becomes a habit and it becomes automatic, and that way each week you know first thing you've got to do is check the syllabus to see what readings need to be completed. Then you check the announcements to see what work needs to be completed. And then you go through and you do your modules for the week with the work. So I'm going to go through each one of those right now. When you select the syllabus link, it'll take you directly, in this case, to the course schedule, which is one of the pages in the syllabus module. You'll see what I mean in just a second. But what's most important here is the set of assignments and the reading list. So here are the assignments for the whole semester, and below that you will see the timeline of our readings. What you'll see on the left is the week that we are in, and on the right is the article or the reading assignment that's associated with it. So please consult the syllabus course schedule whenever you have questions about the assignments and when they're due, or whenever you have questions about reading assignments and when those are scheduled. Let's return to our home page. The next section I wanted to show you is the announcements section. So these announcements aren't currently published, but perhaps at the time that you watch the video, some of them may be. But when you will see when everything is published, you'll be able to access them in this way. You'll see a title for the announcement. You can select it. It will show you the message in the body. Ideally, as I said before, your notifications are set so that way you'll be receiving these announcements in your email. The next section that I wanted to show you is the module section. This is where all of the work is for you on a weekly basis. The first module is the syllabus module, but after that you'll see the module is associated with each week of the semester. For week 1, you can see various practice quizzes that need to be completed in order to demonstrate your participation in the class. Other things that you'll see are lecture pages. This is where I provide information about subjects relevant to your class, whether it's a composition course or a literature class. You'll also see assignment links. In this case, this is an example of an assignment link for a discussion board. Simply select that assignment and you'll see information about it. In some cases, your essays will be posted here. Those assignment links will be available in the module related to the week that the assignment is due. Simply select the assignment and you'll see the instructions for how to upload your work. Okay, the last two features I wanted to show you are the gradebook and the chat function. So you can see all of the relevant tabs are here on the left. You can select grades, and the gradebook for you will list assignments that are available, may not be available to you just yet, but are presented in the course. So I have to clean this up. You can see there's some duplicates here. Don't be alarmed by that. What's most important is when an assignment is available to you, you'll see it here along with the due date, the status, whether you've completed it or not, and the score you've received related to the total points available for that assignment. There's also a grade calculator here, which is a good way of estimating what you need to get on certain assignments in order to achieve a certain grade. The last thing I wanted to show you is the chat button. Here in the chat, this is where I hold office hours. There's a text box right there, and this is where we kind of send messages to each other. I will be available here. I'll let you know that I've checked in for office hours. You can see the syllabus to see when I have those office hours. And yeah, please know that whatever you publish here in the chat is public to anyone enrolled in the course. If you do have a private matter that you want to discuss, you can simply type into the chat, "Hi, Professor, there's something personal I wanted to talk with you about. Can we set up an appointment?" And I'm happy to set up an appointment, which we'll probably do through Zoom. All right, so these are the different parts of the Canvas web page, of our Canvas course page that I have. If you have any questions about any of these, please feel free to contact me. Thank you for your time.